are we on the brink of a new war between Israel and Hezbollah? To understand this, we must first delve into the tumultuous history of Lebanon. A small Mediterranean country, cradled by Syria to the north and east, and Israel to the south, Lebanon has long been a stage for regional power dynamics. In recent decades, Lebanon has witnessed a series of significant events that have shaped its current state. The assassination of former Prime Minister Rafik al-Hariri in 2005 was a turning point, sparking mass demonstrations and leading to the withdrawal of Syrian troops from Lebanese soil. The country was already grappling with the aftermath of a 15-year civil war, and this political upheaval further deepened the crisis. Subsequent years saw a war with Israel and growing tensions over Hezbollah's arsenal, a powerful non-state actor within Lebanon's borders. Hezbollah, backed by Iran, has been a contentious player, its armed presence a subject of both national and international debate. Economic challenges have further exacerbated Lebanon's problems. A severe financial crisis led to the country defaulting on its sovereign debt, a first in its history. The explosion in Beirut's port in August 2020, one of the largest non-nuclear explosions in history, dealt a crippling blow to an already struggling economy. Efforts to form a new government have been like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube while blindfolded. Disagreements and tensions have hindered progress, leaving the country in a state of political limbo. Talks with the International Monetary Fund have yet to yield significant results, leaving many Lebanese people in desperate circumstances. This complex history has led to the current situation in Lebanon, a nation now on the precipice of significant change. A key player in this situation is Hezbollah, a Shiite Islamist group that has a significant role in Lebanese politics and a history of conflict with Israel. Established in 1982 by Iran's Revolutionary Guards, Hezbollah is considered a terrorist organization by the United States and other Western countries. Yet it's not just an armed force, it's also a political movement, holding seats in Lebanon's government and parliament. Hezbollah's military wing, a well-equipped guerrilla army, has been involved in numerous attacks and wars, most notably with Israel. The group's arsenal, which they claim is necessary for defense against Israel and Islamist insurgents in Syria, has been a contentious point, stirring up domestic and international debates about its legitimacy and purpose. But Hezbollah's influence isn't limited to the battlefield. It has also caused a stir in the political landscape. The group's involvement in Syria's civil war has further polarized Lebanon, driving a wedge between different political and sectarian groups. And in a recent move that raised eyebrows, Hezbollah began importing Iranian fuel to alleviate Lebanon's energy crisis, a move that could potentially draw US sanctions. Hezbollah's actions and the reactions they provoke have a significant impact on the stability of Lebanon and the wider region. One of the current flashpoints between Hezbollah and Israel is a dispute over maritime borders, with significant implications for oil and gas extraction. This disagreement centers around the ownership of oil and gas resources in the region, with both sides eager to capitalize on these assets. Negotiations have been ongoing, but they've been far from straightforward. Hezbollah, the armed group in Lebanon, has escalated tensions by issuing stern warnings to Israel. They've threatened to disrupt Israel's extraction of hydrocarbons if Lebanon's right to do the same is not recognized. This is a high-stakes game of brinkmanship, with the livelihoods of many and the economic future of both nations hanging in the balance. The US has stepped in to mediate the dispute, emphasizing the need for diplomacy and negotiations. There's a glimmer of hope for resolution with a new Israeli proposal on the table. This proposal, if accepted, would allow Lebanon to develop gas reserves in the disputed area while preserving Israel's commercial rights. The potential here is transformative, with the power to turn Lebanon into a natural gas-producing country. This dispute is more than just a matter of territorial claims. It's about economic survival and national pride for both Lebanon and Israel. So, are we on the brink of a new war between Israel and Hezbollah? The atmosphere is tense, with the maritime border dispute adding kindling to the fire. The potential triggers for a new conflict are numerous, from disagreements over offshore resources to the very existence of Hezbollah's arsenal, which has been a point of contention for years. The consequences of such a conflict could be dire, not just for Lebanon and Israel, but for the broader region as well. Lebanon, already grappling with an economic meltdown, could face further devastation. Israel, on the other hand, would likely see heightened security threats. The wider region, already riddled with geopolitical complexities, could be further destabilized, possibly drawing in international powers and exacerbating existing tensions. The answer to whether a new war is imminent is complex and uncertain, but one thing is clear: the stakes are incredibly high. The delicate balance of power could be tipped at any moment, potentially igniting a conflict with far-reaching ramifications. As we continue to monitor the situation, it's crucial to understand the underlying issues at play and the potential for a new devastating conflict.